morning, guys. So welcome to your daily spirit 5 December the 10th. So yeah, I'm using the same deck today. The energies have been cleared out of the deck, so I've done it in the same way. So I just sat here for a few minutes, and it's quite interesting actually, because after I stage the decks, I normally give them a shuffle anyway and sometimes I put the energy into it and give them a pre-shuffle. I done a pre-shuffle of the tarot cards, and the High Priestess came flying now. And I put it back in, and I kept shuffling, and just stopped then and looked at the bottom. Four Swords. Four Swords could talk about healing after something very painful. We actually have the healing card, and the first card is the inner knowing, and that's what a High Priestess, they know. Like, somebody is very connected here. Someone just is trusting what they're feeling, not what they're being told. Trusting what they're feeling, because somebody really truly knows what they have to do here, is my sense. Okay, so we'll go to the last card, and I love it because I've been looking at all these Hindi gods. God, we have number 33, powerful master number. We have guidance. So somebody here is really truly being guided by, you know, whatever gods you believe in, or you know, if you are into the deities and things like that. But it just, somebody is getting divine guidance, is what I want to say, because these are all divine, these are gods. So somebody's guidance is being guided, but you could trust this. Somebody knows how they're feeling, or it feels more of a feeling, because I want to still go down to my soul. So somebody's on a soul level knows where they're going, what they need to fucking do, because they've been really guided brilliantly. Here's what I want to say. Okay, the first card we have is number 17, inner knowing. So I do feel like someone has spent a lot of time going within, feeling, not thinking, feeling and sensing, and just know now. It's like something has, maybe like even through meditation, something was downloaded to them, or they've awoken to something, or just become aware of something, or because I want to say they clairvoyantly saw something. So potentially somebody has clairvoyantly saw something here. But obviously the card is the inner knowing. So someone maybe is trusting what they saw because they already felt it. Yeah? Okay. Hope that makes sense to someone here, because I know. Okay, the second card we have is Empress. We have number 11. And that's exactly what I was doing with my cat this evening. I was giving her healing, and she was laying in my arms like a baby. The two of us fell asleep. That's why I didn't have a video last night, by the way, or 2 nights. But yeah, because it just reminds me, like, I don't know what animal that is, but it looks a bit like a rat or a pig or something, wild pig, but it's probably not a pig. Pig Hindi cards. I feel that that's what somebody's really craving here the most, is to embrace somebody. Is my sense, is to receive love, or to give love, or to be nourished, or to nourish someone, or care for someone, or someone care for them. Take these, whatever way it is in your situation. But that's what it feels like is, I want to say, top priority for somebody. They know. We have number 36, so we have healing. How beautiful is that card? 4 Swords here, then, like, I know I'm going to show it again, it does talk about healing. So somebody has, I feel like, gone so far in their stage of healing that the rest of the healing comes in another way, or through another person, or through another situation. It's like somebody's done the maximum they can do for themselves. Now it's almost like potentially they could need the help of someone else to do the final little bit. Do you know what I mean? It feels a little bit like that to me. Alright, somebody knew there was a lot within them that needed to be healed, and you know, healing's not easy. I'm having purging week for sure. I've definitely been purging. I don't know who the fuck I'm purging all this shit for, but it doesn't even feel like it's all for me. But a lot from my heart center for sure. I felt the energy. So I had a lovely spiritual bath the other night and done healing while I was in the bath, and I let it all go out that water, and it was lovely. So yeah, I feel like someone here has done the most that they can do for themselves, and it's like now they move on to the next stage or the next part of their life. And I feel like somebody here is quite ready to embrace some sort of change, even though there's nothing there about change, but it's like somebody's going to be embracing the change that is before them or was put before them. Yeah, so it could have been by the universe, or it could be just a decision that somebody's made here. And somebody, it really feels that somebody knows what path is for them. They're crystal clear, I want to say, absolutely crystal fucking clear on their paths. What's for them, who's for them, what's not for them, and who is not for them. Yeah? We have the fourth card, number 2, we have surrender. So yeah, clearly the first thing I would be saying is surrendering the fucking ego. But surrendering, I want to say surrendering the need to control either a person or a situation, kind of sitting back and trusting and having faith in God, having faith in what their soul is telling them, having faith in the guidance that they are definitely receiving here. It feels like somebody, because when I look down at surrender, I want to say somebody is retreating, yeah, retreating to recoup. Somebody's done some massive healing and they need to retreat to recoup, okay? It feels like somebody may, like, cause I know I don't want to already have to say about control, but it's almost like somebody's really trying to control their path or what they did in their life, and it's kind of they're realising that all these things are out of our control. The universe is in control. So I feel like somebody is really truly surrendering to what their soul has been trying to communicate with them, or what the guidance they're receiving from these guides, or what they are intuitively feeling themselves. But somebody's really starting to trust their path, and maybe trusting God, and surrendering everything, surrendering the need to know and the need to control the outcome, or yeah, how it plays out. I just want to say, like, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Just go for whatever it is. Just fuck it. Just go for whatever it is. So right, I'm going to take some tarot cards. Okay, Spirit. What else for December the 10th, please? What else for December the 10th? What's going on? Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords. Some sort of truthful communication is coming here. Somebody wants to come clean, is the words that I'm getting. Somebody that who, just like it's only in this deck, may have turned their back to you and didn't want to speak the sword down. Now somebody wants to speak. Somebody like has the storm all around them, like look at her with the umbrella and the weather doesn't look great. So somebody could have a storm all around them and they're not speaking. They could have turned their, that's, you know, potentially the reason why someone may have turned their back to, really doesn't have to be. But somebody wants to reach out and come clean. They know they need to do this. It's like, I don't know, when I looked at a brace there now, I just got courage. Courage. The Ace of Swords talks about an epiphany. So like, and I did feel that, like with this, like was it the guidance or was it their soul, or you know, that they knew, they just knew something. So maybe they've had some sort of a download or an epiphany or something, but somebody wants to come clean. Somebody wants to have communication. Somebody wants to come and express some sort of truth here. Ace of Swords talks about the truth. It feels like in order for someone to embrace something, they know they need to do this. If they want to have this love or nurturing or affection, they know they need to do this. They just know. Okay, at the end we have the Six of Swords. So leaving somewhere after something very difficult, something very painful, that's some sort of fight or battle, because the Five of Swords is before the Six. There's some sort of a fight or a battle that has gone on here for somebody, and you know, maybe that's what they're walking away. Maybe that's what they're turning their back to either. Maybe they don't want to talk to whoever they're having this battle with the sword down. Turn their back to them. Potentially. Six of Swords can talk about like our spirit guides guiding us. Like we already have guidance here as well. So somebody really, truly, and earthly being really heavily guided here by, I want to say, supreme beings. Supreme beings. Oh my God. It's like, I don't know, is somebody shape-shifting? Has somebody been dealing with a shape-shifter? Pretending to be one thing, but is another. Look at this. The imagery in this deck is so fucking cool. Look at this. So we have like, it, well, you know, might be pregnant in the background there, but it's definitely not, doesn't have a six-pack anyway. But there's no head. There's no head, there's no soul. And then look, we see this, like it's like coming like, I don't know, a bit like a fucking fish. So somebody shape-shifted into something. Someone a narcissist. Five of Swords is before this. So somebody could have been dealing with a narcissist that was shape-shifting. And somebody's like guides and the gods, universe, whatever, was heavily guiding this person. Six of Swords also talks about your spirit guides trying to get you to leave a situation that you have the right to leave now. The battle has been won. Somebody has been defeated, or will be defeated, or has been defeated. I feel like someone has been defeated or is about to be defeated here. For sure. But look, like this card is really split in two, because look what's underneath all of that. It looks very peaceful, very forest area. So there is calm. Calmness is coming after some sort of storm. And I did feel that there was some sort of a storm. So there is calmness. Okay, it's very well asked for December the 10th. What else for December the 10th? We have, oh my God, that's actually quite cool. We have the Three of Pentacles. Like, look at the cards. These are so fucking cool. But Three of Pentacles does talk about working as part of the team. Maybe someone's come to express some truth about working as part of the team, or they were working as part of a team, or maybe they regret not working as part of a team, they regret not building, they regret not initiating something and putting some effort or time or whatever into it. We have the Hanged Woman in this deck. That's what I like about that, the Hanged Woman. I love it. So we could be dealing with Pisces here, but I feel like somebody self-sacrificed themselves. Somebody was punishing themselves, self-sacrificed. Maybe self-sacrificed this connection, whatever, or themselves to have this embrace with somebody, this nurture with someone. Someone's really regretting not investing here. Someone's really been caught up here. The Hangman talks about karma as well. It talks about ego. So maybe that, you know, I don't want to always keep going on about the ego, but fucking hell. Maybe that's what they're surrounding is the ego. Maybe someone got caught up until they done something about their ego. I feel like there was some jealousy here, either now or past energy. Somebody was jealous of somebody. Maybe that's what this person wants, because just look down. Maybe that's what this person wants. Wants to heal a situation where they didn't work with somebody, they didn't invest in somebody. Okay, keep going. Somebody knows what they need to do because they're receiving fucking supreme guidance here. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Sun, yeah. They're getting the guidance for their happiness. Could be doing with a Leo here. They really don't have to be, but let the fun times begin is my sense, because the Sun talks about a lot of fun times, a lot of happiness. And maybe somebody needs to heal in order to have this. There is some sort of a breakthrough after something being stagnant or something getting very stale. So like stale is something that's been left there for more than what it should have been left there, yeah? So there is some sort of a movement, there is some sort of a new life, I want to say, with that sun. Someone has just had this regeneration about themselves. Somebody's done a lot of work on themselves. There was this healing, and someone's starting to see things a lot differently now. Wants happiness, wants to embrace somebody, wants to put hard work and effort in, but knowing that truthfulness has to come here. There's some healing that needs to be done. Maybe potentially it's the ego that needs to be surrendered. We have 9 of Wands. Yeah, someone's still, someone's a bit, someone's gone through an awful lot, so they are a bit guarded here. Somebody is guarded in this situation. Someone is definitely not trusting someone or something. Because this is weary, battle weary. This person's gone through a lot, so they're not, they're certainly not naive, is what I want to say. Someone here is really not naive. Someone here is like really guarded, protected. And people only have that level of guardedness up and protection if they've been hurt by somebody. So maybe like someone else needs to heal something that's happened that has them so defenses and so guarded and that. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else for December 10th? What else for December 10th? If I just look down that surrender, like that's red, that's root chakra stuff. So somebody could be surrendering their fear, surrendering a home, a family situation, finances, their life, surrendering something about their life in order to have this happiness, in order to be able to initiate and put some hard work, effort and dedication is the right thing. Get us, look at that 3 of Pentacles. Somebody has to surrender, release, let go. You do have to anyway when you want to heal. Okay, what came out there was the 3 of Cups. So I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of celebration going on here. Because the sun can talk about having a lot of nights out. It's a good social life. Meeting a lot of people. Being in a very sociable, somebody's going to be in a really sociable fucking mood. So the fact that they're going to be in a sociable mood means it's not somebody who is always so sociable, clearly. But I do feel like there's definitely going to be nights out here. I do feel like there is a lot of happiness. 3 of Cups really can talk about a reconciliation as well. A reconciliation. Maybe that's what somebody's been guided to move towards, a reconciliation. Because there's maybe this reconciliation, what's going to make them happy with that sun card. But 3 trees either side, or 2 trees either side. There has to be some sort of truthful communication. You know, as I'm looking at that Ace of Swords, it's like all foundations need to be built like firmly. They need to be stable. They need to be built on the fucking truth for starters. So maybe with that surrender, when we're talking about root chakra, which talks about our foundation, maybe it's the start of somebody creating a new foundation based on truth, hard work, honesty, and effort. So it makes me feel there was no effort put in the past, so it's like somebody knows this. Somebody knows maybe they didn't put enough effort in, they didn't embrace love, they didn't heal themselves, they didn't surrender this ego, they weren't trusting in the path. Maybe somebody knows all this. And that's what led to the situation. Well, let me take one more then. What's at the end? We have the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles talks about playing somebody, stringing somebody along, playing games with them, trying to get them to chase them. Ego shit. Feels like something is going on here about finances. Something's going on with somebody's finances. Somebody's finances here is really going to improve, I feel. I feel like, because normally you'd have the scales. Is there any scales on the card? No, normally you'd have the scales in it. So it does feel like someone's financial situation is going to be balanced, or there's going to be some sort of a balance if there has been an imbalance here. Okay, Spirit, what else? Give me one more. Give me one more, please, Spirit. For December the 10th. One more for December the 10th, please. I love this deck. It's so cool. I love this card deck. Imagery. Look, we have 2 butterflies on that 3 of Pentacles. So that's what somebody wants to transform something. They want to initiate. They want to put some hard work and effort and dedication into something. They want to transform this. They want to heal. I really do feel it's a connection, because this talks about reconciliation. This talks about our happiness. So I really do feel like someone's going to wants, and maybe knows they're going to be able to transform something here. Right, just let me get one more card. It's quite interesting. When I stopped shuffling the stars at the end. This is somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody's wish fulfillment. Oh my fucking god. Oh, holy fuck. Alright, the noise on the end in a minute. We have the 4 of Wands, and when I look down, like, and I don't often say, this could be somebody's twin flame. That's a really, because actually, that's actually an interesting thought. I was only thinking of today, and I saw this meme that if you heal the root, it'll make the tree more stable and sturdy. So this does talk about twin flame energy. This does talk about, again, a celebration, a coming together. Maybe like with that Ace of Swords, the 4 of Wands could talk about a home. Maybe someone's getting a new home. Maybe in the sun. Wouldn't that be lovely? Maybe in the sun. But it talks about commitment. It talks about something being very strong and stable. Stable connection, stable relationship, stable home life. That's what someone's going to have. Look what's at the end. We have only the motherfucking Empress. Look how she's posing. Like, I just love her. You know, totally unbothered, does not give 2 fucks. Love it. So we could be dealing with Taurus here. Really don't have to be. But the Empress is beautiful. She is the divine feminine. She is the nurturer. She is the giver. She is the mother. She is bossing up to something, I want to say. The Empress is bossing up to something. Maybe it's just the Empress is receiving the guidance, or maybe somebody's receiving the guidance to get towards the Empress. Either way, there's a lot of positive, but that Sun, and the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Empress, really, really good cards. Because Empress is the most loving being here. And that's what somebody wants to embrace here. Somebody wants love, somebody wants or needs that. I suppose it's the supportive energy that the Empress has in abundance, because she's a mother, she's a giver, she's a nurturer. She transmutes pain. She's so abundant, she can do everything. She's loyal, she's dependable, she's a hard worker, she's beautiful inside and out. Very caring, very, 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 very caring. Okay, let's see what the other cards are. Okay, what have we got? We have number 4. You can carve something out. I don't know why I thought carving out a candle, but carving is like plan something out. Map it out. Somebody may be mapping out their life. I want to say a destination even. 4 days and 4 weeks, so this is the 10th, so the 14th. There's going to be some sort of plan. I don't really want to say the word plan, but coming to some sort of an understanding and agreement is better than a plan, because it sounds really fucking devious, to be honest with you. So somebody wants to, I feel like, carve something out, which is sit down and have that talk with you, and you have that Ace of Swords. So something is going to be able to be worked out here, truthfully, to build a stable foundation for like a wonderful connection here, for sure. With that Sun, nothing can go wrong with the Sun there. Like 4 Wands, and you know what I mean, nothing can go wrong here. because there's love, there's stability, there's strength here, there's stability, there's hard work and effort that we put in, there's the truthful communication, a lot of happiness. So you've got a lot of good qualities here to be able, with the Empress, you have a lot, somebody has a lot. Okay, what else there? Watch that motherfucker one step. It did. Oh, we have application. Let's see, can you see this? Let's see, can I zoom in a bit better? Oh, don't fuck with me today, camera. There we go. Okay, application. Today I apply all that I have learned during my spiritual quest. I practice love in my daily life. I allow my inner light to lift my thoughts. As I do so, the laws of the universe, the laws of universal love take root in my life. Root? Oh my God. We're just talking about the root a lot. So like someone has been on a spiritual quest, but like that inner knowing, it does talk about going with it. It does talk about, you know, some sort of an enlightenment and awakening. And the Ace of Swords can talk about that. That epiphany, that sudden realization, that download, that, oh, what the fuck. So somebody has. And it's like, I practice love in my daily life. So that's what somebody needed to do, because they weren't maybe doing it. Someone's in a much better vibration now, I want to say. And because of that, universal love takes root in my life. So there is love coming to someone's life here. If it's not, you know, already in it, there's definitely love coming. There's definitely going to be reconciliation. This is definitely a commitment. These are two kinds of commitment for sure. Someone talks about ultimate happiness, a new life beginning. Nothing can go wrong. It's something very fated to happen here. There's a lot of blessings. I want to say good luck for that, actually. Somebody's listening. Somebody's doing what they're being told to do, and they're following the guidance. They've healed themselves. They may have surrendered their either patterns, ego, or whatever, or just surrendering their need to control or know the outcome. Trusting in the guidance that they are receiving. Because I want to say someone's had a bright idea that came to them. Maybe it came through meditation or something. Because we had the High Priestess in the pre-shuffle. So maybe someone has either become aware of it, or maybe somebody's friend, because I did say about clairvoyant there, didn't I? Maybe somebody has a friend that's quite intuitive, quite psychic, or that just had a reading, but somebody knows. Somebody knows. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave that there with you. Alright, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Looking for private readings all down below guys. Take care. I'll see you in the morning.